Hello everyone, how good of you to join. Take a cup of coffee, sit back, relax and enjoy me struggling around in Anno. Well, the Clipper has arrived in Panagos. Once again, we're starting this episode with beautiful Panagos with building materials. Windows, we have steel beams and 30 tons of weapons. That's very much needed for the cannon towers then, once I have more influence. And with that, we can then also start continuing building export offices in the docklands here. And this, once again, also unlocks me more trade contracts. We still need a few more. We need 2 fully upgraded docklands for the maximum, for all of the goods to unlock in the docklands. And that's my further goal. We've also started with the coffee production. So what I still need is, beside the coffee beans, is of course the coffee roaster. We do need quite a lot of obreros for that too. 4 coffee roasters are possible at the moment, so I might just find me a nice cozy location, probably somewhere over there, so on the other side of my city, right? Let's make the connection. I think here we can do this, right, going all the way then to that side. This is looking cozy enough. There is also a gold deposit there. And then we can have our coffee roasters in this area. Let's try to make a block full there, right? So that's 4 that are in this area, together with a warehouse down here, and also, of course, the fire station as a block. I might actually, since we are in this era now, also have a police station on the other side, just so that we can finish this, right? And then I can go ahead with another block of coffee roasters here, and I probably will never need more than that. I can still go ahead with another one here to complete this, and then we go into the beach area once more on that side. But that's it, right? And still, of course, this little path here to the mine is necessary too. So just in case we do want to build the gold mines then. Let's go ahead, build the warehouse, the fire station, the police station, and then the first 4 coffee roasters over there, dropping my obreros by half. Other than that, though, we are golden with that. And come on, let's make this one look proper. They all have to look in the same direction, towards the sun. You do want to have roasted coffee, right? And the sun is doing the job for that in this time. Since we don't have electricity here, we have a bit of fire though. I guess that has been invented. Let's also upgrade that warehouse because we can. Just because. And the warehouse is now working fine and dandy, producing us the first coffee. This is now, of course, a vast overproduction of what we need. A bit of coffee is actually being consumed by my obreros, right? So that we have that. They're going to be happier because of that, and they can. We have the surplus for that after all, and I'm not even boosting, so it's all fine. The Clipper Thunderclap we can use to replenish the rum trader for now. And do you actually want to... Do you not want to load something, please, before you go? That would be very much appreciated. Off you go. It will be no problem getting out of the new world. It will be a problem getting to my city, though. For that, I have 3 warships now ready. A 4th one... It's a problem with my influence. We have a Swamp Rat. There are 2 Swamp Rat. We'll start on a new trade route there, by the way, and that's the coffee now. So that's starting in Panagos and going then all the way over here to Phoenix. I could make it work like that though, right? And there's Bente also taking this route, I think, going outbound. So it still needs to be this one. It's also the shortest one. Yeah. In Panagos, we are loading then all the coffee that's there. Already 16 tons. And getting this one over to Phoenix. And the Swamp Rat is going to do the job. Off you go. On this very dangerous task, you'll probably get killed. But I'm paying you higher, because the chance for dying is so big. Alright, off it goes. And in the new world, there is no big attack coming in right now. We just constantly have to check. Let's rebuild those fish oil factories. And I think, yeah, also the plague is over. So the ruins we can repair some of them. And I still have a few building materials. So I could, just for the heck of it, upgrade a few more to obreros here. So those guys. We need to be careful though about the farmer population. So that's fine for now. And I think there it is. The coffee's in. So we are basically back to the full obrero workforce than before, right? So we just doubled our obrero workforce with that again, with the coffee coming in. And yeah, we can build 4 more coffee roasters if we want. But it's really, the production is really great there with that. So no problem for now. My biggest problem definitely is the corridor right now. So three heavy warships will probably be not enough to protect my trade routes. I could try to lure them into my harbor. It's hard. We do have a bit of money. I should really go with more relationship with the pirate. So giving her 80,000 actually gave me something there. Because the higher our rep with her is, of course, the higher is the chance that she stays at permanent peace with us. And I do need to find some influence there, unfortunately. Let's get rid of 2 towers on that side. I do want to build more warships. A 4th one is very much needed. And I will also reduce my propaganda now, because I cannot afford it any other way. Now, we do have very unhappy engineers at the moment. Oh, there is the newspaper. Perfect. And I'm going with the 30 consumption. I'm still continuing with that route though. And then we just keep whatever is here, right? So I'm actually sacrificing a lot of income right now. From 20,000 down to 11,000 only. That's still enough money though coming in. I'm also occasionally checking once more my white flag chances. That would be over here and also with Isabel. But no white flag for the moment, so no can do. With the surplus in influence though, I could purchase more shares again. We have actually here Miss Hunt for 440k and the share value is 1,700. So that's pretty good. I'm going ahead with this, even though it's of course dropping us pretty much down there with the money. But the money we're getting back again with our nice income that we have. Let's just hope that... Oh yeah, Ram is actually out. Is that right? Ram is out and we're still having 13,000. I don't need the propaganda at all anymore. So once the RAM comes in again, we should be sitting at a comfortable 20,000 once more for our people. Now, I want to continue upgrading too. We have lots of timber. Holy cow. I totally overlooked that. Let's go ahead and have mass upgrading of farmers on that side of the river for sure. Right, so this needs to grow. Up here, it's fully developed, but here there's still lots of upgrading potential. It's those guys here, 100 more, yeah, 100 tons. And then here probably 2. We do need less and less farmers in Phoenix by now, right? Since I'm getting rid of the farms, I'm not building farms. And the lower productions are being used at the docklands to import. So we don't really need to have them on the island anymore. Thus, there's no big need for farmers any longer. So that was a nice upgrade. All the way down to 60 farmers now that are still left. As available workforce, we have way more than that, of course. We have 1,000 farmers. Quite a lot of them are being used then. And then I would like to upgrade some workers there as well to artisans. There we have them. There we have them. That's a bit more expensive though, as they cost steel beams and we don't have that many. Right, and then perhaps, wait a second, on the other side. Here, yes, let's have some upgrades here then as well. Close to the harbor area. Right, and let's also give them a proper skin, those guys. And those guys, as the red doesn't really go well with my American style city that we have there for now. Looking at my consumption, everything that we produce ourselves is still a surplus, a nice surplus that we have, so I don't need to worry about that. The beer is not running at full capacity, that's because of the hops. Because the breweries are being electrified, right? Oh, and there is Bente. What?
A ship was destroyed.
Attention for the Admiral.
What is Bente doing there?
A ship was destroyed.
Alright. That is looking nasty here. Look at that. Bente is attacking with so many ships that I probably can't fire back. I can't fight this back, I think. Alright, this is massive. And this could very well be the end of my sea. At the same time, look at that, Princess Ching. I wonder how I can survive this one now.
This isn't who I am.
Like, it's looking like it's coordinated or something. They're attacking from both sides at the same time. I've lost my first ship. Yeah, and the morale is of course crumbling hard right now because of that. Both sides are being destroyed completely. Doesn't even matter how much defense I had. It's just getting crumbled completely. Wow, the force is incredible there. And they're moving in. And that's, yeah, I guess that's the end. The island is gone.
The fire left ruins behind.
Holy cow. This is an attack that I haven't seen yet in this on this scale. And Phoenix was overtaken. But have we lost Phoenix? No, we have only lost the shares for Phoenix. Alright, so those shares are gone. They're not overtaking the main island, it seems. Right? Nice one. And yeah, well, I can now rebuild my main building, right? So it's working again. Alright, we were lucky here because they did not overtake the island. It's always a 50-50 chance if they overtake the island completely or if they only take it with the shares. In this case here, it was only with the shares. So that is of course a big financial hit to us because every share is worth 1,800 and we are losing that on the balance there right now. So my balance is completely busted there, right? Also the repairing of all of that will be very expensive, obviously. We don't even have the oil right now. But yeah, Phoenix is broken at this point. And we totally have to recover from that as quickly as possible. We do have now a bit of time to work on that. I might need to start by selling a share here or there to get a bit of money coming in. That might be one of my first goals. And the other one would be to really work on that ceasefire with them. Yeah, but military-wise, there's not going to be a chance at all that they're going to go with ceasefire with us. It's just not going to happen.
A pleasing custom.
Still at 0. I could work on an alliance with the pirate, but that is so far away that it's just not going to happen most likely. In a new world, it's just a bit of dabbling around here, but what we've seen is that it doesn't matter how many cannons I have. I think against a full-fledged out attack, I will never have a chance. I don't think so. Doesn't matter how many of those cannons I built. Tobias is coming in. So one thing that is really important to us would be the white flag. There is no way around that. I do need to have some traders equipped with that. There's no chance that I can get my trade routes online in a reliable way at all, right? So no white flag though. What can we do to counter this? The main thing would be... So first of all, we need to start slowly buying back the shares here though, but that's extremely expensive. I could just give up at this point, to be honest, because I don't see... we're trying. We're trying. I'm not giving up so easily. And I'm going to pause all my work, my weapon factories for now. That might seem counterintuitive, but we do need steel beams. And I don't have steel beams at the moment. I do need to also urgently need to repair my docklands there. That's steel beams we need. 50 of it. We got riots now in quite a lot of places. I do, however, I also have no coal. Charcoal burner. They're working though. It's going to be a very slow recovery. The sewing machines consume. The sewing machines I'm actually probably going to put down to negative 50 at the moment, so we consume less steel. We're still going to produce enough for my people. Right? Yep. About 12 we will produce, so that's a surplus of 7. Yeah, the clippers are getting destroyed again because the pirate stopped the ceasefire.
A fire broke out.
The soap is the only reliable thing that we can still export. Some of you have been asking why soap, because it only requires pigs and thus has a very low space requirement and the value of the product is still good. It's not, for example, sausage because the value is lower, and it's not bread because bread requires grain and grain farms. So that would be a very dangerous loop with space especially. So I'm not doing that. I'm going with soap. For me, the best possible outcome here. Let's push a few clippers. It's just timber that it needs. And the steel beams is coming in now. But we're barely producing there. I need coal as well. A bit of fire over there now. Of course, the city under siege is a very unhappy city. So we'll see many more riots now to pop up then in my production areas. There's no riot here. Fortunately, it's only up here in this district and in this district here. So 2 riots at the moment. And the fires. That engineer unhappiness is hurting though. I might... Nah, can't do that. I don't have any engineers employed anywhere at the moment, I think.
Your harbor is under attack.
Yeah.
A fire broke out.
I can build a few more cannon towers now. 1. And then I still need a few more bricks to build another one. Right. We still need to bump up more here. There's been an explosion now. Seriously? In the oil refinery. I do need 50 tons. I still need 17 more tons of steel beams. So please work harder. There's no electricity at the moment. So I'm going to boost the steelworks by 50% myself. It's possible. But barely so. And that's just the fire. Okay, the fire here is gone then. And this is still working fine. Alright, we need to wait there a bit more. We still have 19 minutes save time. We need to get the advanced weapons, right? Because with the advanced weapons, I will be able to build the big batty. And this is absolutely required now going forward. These normal cannon towers don't do anything anymore. So dynamite will be my major thing that I need. I don't need saltpeter for that though. So we have 2 options here. Either I get saltpeter importing or I get dynamite importing. Since we have so much tallow, I might actually get saltpeter importing and build the dynamite myself. But that's costly. That's very costly. I got another clipper, the argent squid. No idea what to do with it yet though. How's it looking with my rum? It's out. Fur coats is still looking fine though. Oh, and by the way, we also lost a lot of storage with the destruction of the docklands. I hope that I get it back, but I have my doubts. 1 more ton. There it is. Let's build the docklands again. Alright, we get the storage back. It's not lost. Perfect. That would have been another major blow though otherwise. So the docklands are working again. Let's just check this one out quickly. We do have the schnapps that's coming in. Right, we do need work cloth again, so that would be another thing here that I need to repair. About the tallow, I will need to stop getting... Oh, the tallow will be fine with the next trade anyway, right? So then we will have enough. Then imported. So I don't need to import tallow anymore. I can use the bread most likely, or actually, let's go with the canned food. The canned food production. Nah, I can't do that. I don't have a surplus at all for the canned food. I'm going with, with bread. Or sausage. Or soap. I mean, soap is not good at the moment. I do have a problem there. I do need to have something. Let's go with sausage. Because it's better than bread for sure. And I'm going to import the zinc here. I'm also going to use sausage here to import the work cloth that we need. So that's a bit of that still. We don't need that much work cloth though. The schnapps, it's that. And then I have another trade contract coming up for the coal. Because the coal is also out. And there's no way to get coal other than charcoal burners. It's even more important than the iron mines here. That are already working at a boosted one. Yeah. That's done. By the way, let's stop the weapon boosting there. That's horrible. And I also don't need to boost the steel anymore. Because it's getting electrified anyway. Right? Not now though, because we don't have the oil productions at the moment. Both of them are down. Both of them require lots of steel beams again. This is serious. Also my depots are down there still. The zinc, it's the only way of getting stuff in right now. So I might get rid of schnapps here for now. Because even if schnapps runs out, it just costs me a bit of happiness. And we can counter that. But I do need to have this slot available there for coal. We do need to get that in. Right. A bit of that at least. So that's that. I'm still waiting for one more trade for the tallow, and then we can open up this trade here again, right? And then there's something else coming in instead, and that would be most likely the schnapps or something else. We'll just see how it goes then. There would also be the possibility of importing brass directly once soap has been leveled up one more time, which is happening soon. So with 4,000, so 300 more volume, then we can get it to the exporter level epic level up there. And then we probably could also just import brass directly without that zinc and copper. But we'll just see about that. It's important that we start with getting the steel beams production up again. And for that, the copper, the iron ore, and especially the coal that is missing right now comes in. And we're going to leave coal permanently activated, because then I can also get rid of my charcoal burners. They're nasty, they require space, and space is something that we also cannot get in anymore. I'm importing schnapps, so I don't need these schnapps distilleries. Let's get rid of them. And this is here just for the sale now, right? So we do need to still produce some sales. But advanced weapons is my major goal right now. We have 6,000 on the balance, that's not much. Actually, there's a shared debt on it right now. Or is that for me? Minus 2,200. No idea. Right, I cannot upgrade anything at the moment. I can only wait for that docklands to come in. I'm not repairing those cannon towers, as I cannot afford that anyway. 12 more minutes, it's impossible. If there's another big attack coming after those 12 minutes, we are done for, I think. No white flag, nothing I can do with my trade routes. I don't have any active trade route right now. There it is. For 260,000, I'm going to I'm going to sell. Oh, look at that. Beautiful quest here with Frank Leuenstein, but no way I can do this quest, of course. Let's sell a share. There you go, of Bente. And with that, we will be able to purchase now the white flag. However, I do also need to purchase a ship here. Probably going to be the frigate. How much is that? Come on. 20,000. Alright, we can afford all of that. I need to wait for these here to move away again. Otherwise, they will destroy my frigate really fast. Perfect. They're going now. The white flag is still available. It is still available. Let's get the frigate and let's purchase it. White flag, there it is. This ship is now eternally safe from any damage whatsoever. Finally. Let's get this one now to Phoenix. Or wait a second. Let's get it to Panagos. No, let's get it to Phoenix. Because there is a ship then waiting, I'm going to use probably a Royal Galleon because it has 6 slots. And this will then transport all the goods that we need right now. So that's the cotton, the rum, and the coffee on this ship. And it will be forever peaceful, right? So it will be saved. So we finally have the ability now to get a stable ship out there, a stable trade route. And the Royal Galleon it is, because it has the 6 cargo slots that we need. The Clipper only has 4, so I'm not doing that. But that would be one of the ways now that we can do stuff. I could still roll for another white flag now, but we cannot afford that. I don't want to sell any more shares. I want to keep the shares that we have right now, because it gives me the proper balance. Without the shares, we would be negative right now. And that would be my end. Among other things. But that's just it. I'm waiting now for a few more steel beams, then we can rebuild the harbor area and continue here. But holy cow, we're on the brink of collapse. Stay tuned.